What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. Unexpectedly on a Sunday, we've actually got some content. I think there's two things available. First thing available is a player moments Kimmich, in spite of the fact that EA tweeted that it's a flashback SBC. It's not. They tweeted it's a flashback. It looks like a moments. It's been position changed, so it might also be a shapeshifter. And is not a bad card. 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, which is the best combination outside of having 5 stars on one of them. High work rates, which is great. And generally speaking, in terms of face card stats, he looks very good. In terms of in-game stats, he also looks very good. Now I know he's quite short, relatively short, I suppose, at 5'9". But this year with tanks not being the meta, that's not actually a problem. And so his stats in general, 92 short pass, 89 long pass, and vision is very good. His dribbling is incredibly well rounded, as is defending and physical. He's a bit weak with the poor strength there, and I think I would probably look to play an anchor on him and pop him in there at CDM, which wouldn't be a problem. Aubameyang headliner about to get upgraded as well. Well, likely for Aubameyang to get an inform after 2 goals. So yeah, with an anchor chem style, great pace, much better strength, great defending, great physicals, really well-rounded dribbling, really good short passing as well. And other than potentially an engine to give him that passing boost, it could make him a box-to-box. It depends on what formation you play and what you want. Like if you play 4-2-3-1 and you already have like a full-on out-and-out CDM, like a Kante or a Vieira or, I don't know, Fabinho or something, somebody who's like just really heavy in defending and physical, then maybe you'd use this guy as a secondary CDM where you wouldn't focus necessarily on his defending more so as much as his creative play, so an engine would be quite good. However, if you were playing with him as a sole CDM, say for example in a 4-1-2-1-2, then yeah, I would probably go for, he's got a bit of everything available as well, which is quite crazy. Yeah, I'd probably go for that powerhouse is not bad. He's just not quite fast enough for the powerhouse, in my opinion. Maestro's not bad either. Really good boosted stats across the board. Engine is very good for a secondary CDM, but I definitely think that Sentinel is going to be the one. Gladiator could be quite good as well with that shooting. Backbone could be really good as well, but again, just doesn't boost pace. So I think an anchor or a shadow if you want that pace, but I probably would go with an anchor personally. On Joshua Kimmich, you can see here he's coming in at about 190,000 coins, which isn't bad at all. Considering some of the other SBCs that we've had recently, for example, the Lucas Olaza like 120, the difference between the two cards is mind-blowing for such a small coin value, generally speaking. There's also a Shapeshifters Challenge, which I believe is for a 50k pack. So Joshua Kimmich, we are going to do here today. So a Prime Mix and a Rare Electrum, an 86 rated, an Inform, a Bundesliga, and 70 Chemistry. Doorbell. Let's go ahead and get our Bundesliga up here and see. We've got Neuer can go in, Thiago can go in. Oh, I might use Thiago's Inform. No, that'd be stupid, wouldn't it? An 88 Inform for a 90 rated card. That wouldn't be very smart at all. What else have we got that we could use here? Sule and Berkey. I am going to need a few more players here. Werner I don't want to use. Piszczek I don't want to use. It's a shame I've got like no League SBC cards or anything that we could use. That Sancho we could potentially use. Let's throw in the 84s as much as possible. And we'll grab that Inform, I suppose, at the end, depending on what rating we need. So we're already 84 rated, which is obviously pretty decent. Let's pop the cam in the cam roll. Let's pop the right mid in the right mid spot. Let's pop the centre backs in properly as well. That's 72 chemistry, so that's our chemistry done. Now we just need an Inform, a team of the week, and for us to get to be 86 rated. So let's see what we've got available. I have got some stuff. I mean, Ilicic there as an 88 rated Inform is a good shout. Although again, do I really want to be using an 88 rated card? I don't know if I do. Not for. Well, although Parejo, again, could be a good one, nice and cheap Inform. Riyad Mahrez, I definitely don't want to use. So unless I get a good 87 or a cheap 87 or 86 rate Inform here. Carvajal, don't really want to use him. And then before we go down to the 85s, so we've got Pepe and Martial. I don't really want to use them either. Right, Berghuis. Let's check out Berghuis if he's enough. Is he going to take us to an 86? No. And so is Parejo. Still no. So we're actually going to need a little upgrade again here for the rating. So let's go and get, I think, not all black. I don't want to use him. I don't mind picking up like an 87 or 88. Let's take Handanovic. Handanovic over Thiago. Perfect. Now we just need to get that chemistry up again. And putting Havertz in there is going to be that. So that's the first one done for a rare Electrum Players pack. And this SBC, as I say, is coming in about 190. I think for the card that you get, and again, for how many Bundesliga players have been out there and have been on offer, we get a board out of this pack as well, which is quite nice. Yeah, for how many Bundesliga players that have been out there, that have been on offer, whether it's the SBCs, whether it's, oh, look at that, we get a Boateng straight back in. Yeah, whether it's the SBCs or the objective cards or the promo cards, you know, there's load of promo cards from the Bundesliga, or the Player of the Month cards, which there's been like plenty of this this year that have been quite good. Then you know, I think this Kimmich could be a really, really good addition to a lot of people's squads. We don't need particularly a massive team here. I do still need an inform. Or I don't want to use him, and I do need a German. There's Gundogan for the German. I'm going to need one inform and an 85 rated squad, which I struggle for from the Premier League here. Did I have that set to centre mid, or was we okay? Yeah, I did have it set to centre mid. Right, let's check out the French league. As I say, I'm going to need one more inform. Let's put Keylor Navas in there. Do we have an inform for the French league? We do. We have Rulli. Bernat, I don't want to take. I wouldn't mind taking out Verratti as well, actually. Ruffier can go in. I might struggle a little bit for chemistry here. Might have to try to work the chemistry in a little differently. Or I will use the Moilida card. And Osimhen I won't use on this account. What have I got going on? Renato Sanchez, I don't want to use. Depay we can use. He's untradeable. Is that rating taken care of? Yes, it is. So the rating's good. I'm just going to need to put together some chemistry, which shouldn't be too difficult. We only need 75. Let's pop him up there. Let's pop him in there. That's good for the chem there. That's 72 chemistry. That really isn't so bad. We only need a couple more chem points, and we'll be good. There's one more. Let me check. Let me check the. I might be able to get away with like an 83 for an 84, or even have just like another Premier League 84 that we can throw in. And then there is a 50k pack, I believe, on offer as well, which obviously is quite nice. So is an 83 going to work? So an 83 does work for an 84. Just about how we can get it. What about an 84 for the 86? Oh, that works as well. That's massive too. I guess, let me take out Keylor Navas here. That's still there as well. That's not bad. Verratti takes us to a little bit extra. Let's swap around those two there. That's our chemistry. Now, can we get another 2 ratings down here to complete this? Okay, so that's not enough. There we go. That'll do then. An 87 over the 89. It gives us a rating, gives us chemistry, and gives us the Joshua Kimmich card. The Joshua Kimmich flashback, player moments, Scream shapeshifter card. And on the face of it, he's part of the Hullet gang, which is obviously pretty decent. And we'll open that last pack, and then we'll go and have a look at what looks to be, I think it's a 50k untradeable pack. But it doesn't look to be too expensive. So we'll open it together with the pack. What was it? A premium mixed players pack or something. The daily SBC, the Shapeshifter Challenge. Yeah, so a 50k untradeable pack. Is it easy? 5 leagues max. 5 leagues. Same league max 5. 1 club max 2. So you just need like a 76 rated. So this is actually really, really nice from here. You can get away with just 2 leagues basically. You could just go for your gold. Now you do need a couple rares, so we'll throw in Farman. It only needs to be 76 rated as well, so it's not that big of a deal at all. Because you need a couple of rares in, make sure you get those in, you know, quite comfortably. We don't need any particular. It's clubs that's a problem, so nations is fine. So there you go. And then for the next section, you could just go to like the French league again. You just take your low-rated French league players, Let's pop Sanson in. Let's pop Savanier in. We got probably don't have a centre forward. Do we have a right wing? Probably don't even want to use a right wing. Do we? Right wing can go in, and left wing as well can go in. And are we? There you go. Everything's done. So we could just get away with putting absolutely anything. We've already got the rating. So just any. Do we even have a centre forward? Yeah. So we put the Japanese guy in there, and that is it. So really, really easy for a 50k pack. Now it might be worth doing the 50k pack first if you're going to do Kimmich, just in case you get a card that's going to be really, really nice. You know, really, really nice to put in the Kimmich, or just any SBC. Maybe you're going to do Mkhitaryan, maybe you're going to do that, or Lazar, or whatever his name is. I wouldn't personally recommend doing him, but maybe you're going to anyway. What do we get out of this? So nothing particular out of that. In fact, quite a poor pack. And then a 50k pack to end off today's video, guys. Untradeable from the daily SBC. Is that boards? Can't tell with this setup. It is boards. It's not a walkout. So we're just going to get a pretty basic 50k pack, but a 50k pack nonetheless. That is that really is a pretty basic 50k pack. 283s in there, and just generally a pretty poor pack. That, guys, is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.